Listen. And I will tell you how it happened. You see, you will see. You will hear how healthy my mind is. There was no reason for what I did. I did not hate the old man. I even loved him. He had never hurt me. I think it was his eye. His eye was like the eye of a vulture. When the old man looked at me with his vulture eye, a cold feeling went up and down my spine. And so, I finally decided I had to kill the old man and close that eye forever. During all that week, I was as friendly to the old man as I can be, warm and loving. Every night, about 12 o'clock, I slowly opened his door. And when the door was opened wide enough, I put my hand in, and then my head. In my hand, I held a light covered over with a cloth so that no light showed. And I stood there quietly. Then carefully, I lifted the cloth just a little so that a single thin light fell across that eye. The 8th day, I was more than usually careful as I opened the door. Suddenly, the old man sat straight up in the bed and cried, "Who's there?" I tried to stand quietly, but the sound grew louder. The old man's fear must have been great indeed. But as the sound grew louder, my anger became greater and more painful. The time had come. The old man gave a loud cry of fear as I fell upon him and held the bed covers tightly over his head. Still his heart was beating, but I smiled as I felt that success was near. But at last the beating stopped. First I cut off the head, then the arms and legs. I pulled up 3 of the boards that formed the floor. I put the pieces of the body there. Then I put the boards down again, carefully, so carefully that no human eye could see that they had been moved. As I finished this work, I heard that someone was at the door. It was 4 o'clock in the morning, but still dark. I had no fear, however, as I went down to open the door. 3 men were at the door, 3 officers of the police. One of the neighbors had heard the old man's cry and had called the police. These 3 had come to ask questions and search the house. I asked the policeman to come in. The cry, I said, was my own, as if I was playing a game with them when I asked them to sit down and talk for a while. My easy, quiet manner made the police believe my story, so they sat down with me in a friendly way. But also I answered them in the same way. I soon wished that they would go. My head hurt, and there was a strange sound in my ears. I talked more and faster. The sound became clearer. And still they sat and talked. Suddenly I knew that the sound was not in my ears. It was not just inside my head. At the moment, I must have become quite white. I talked still faster and louder, and the sound too became louder. It was quick, low, soft sound, like the sound of a clock heard through the wall. A sound I knew well. I talked even louder, and still the men sat, talked, and smiled. Was it possible that they could not hear? No, they heard. I was certain of it. They knew. No, it was they who were playing the game with me. I was suffering more than I could bear from their smiles, from that sound. Louder, 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 then suddenly, I could bear it no longer. I pointed at the boards and cried, "Yes, yes, I killed him! Pull up the boards and you shall see, I killed him!" But why does his heart not stop beating? Why does it not stop?
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?